Good morning. Good morning. Today I was in prayer pretty much all day long, and I talked to an old friend from Jefferson, and we was just sitting laughing and talking about a whole lot of different stuff. He always keep me laughing with his lying self, and he was fixing breakfast for his niece, but he's taking old care of her now. And he had me cracking up because she acted like she didn't want to eat the food. And he said, "No, you done woke me up. You gonna eat that goddamn food." And I just started laughing. But she ended up eating all the food. And she's the same age my daughter would be if she would have survived. So it's funny to watch them interact. And then the dog, and she told the dog to shake her paw, and the dog smacked her and scratched her in the face, and she started crying. It was funny. It was so funny because he was crying. Well, you asked for it. And he kept saying he didn't mean to hit you in the face like that, but you did ask him to shake, and it was funny. It was just funny the way they was interacting. Their family dynamic is hilarious to me. But anyway, it took me back to when we was at Jefferson and him and his brother, how we used to act the fool and on the bus going to school. And then we all went to the same junior high school and the same high schools. We went to Reserve and Harding, and how it's like we could sit and laugh about the stuff that we did when we was in school, and it was hilarious to me. But I want to talk about people that are true, true friendships. He's been calling me, and I just never took his calls because I would be busy doing my I write at night. So I would be busy writing, but he had been calling me for at least 8 months, and I never responded to it. But then I finally answered his call through Messenger, and I said, "Well, dag, this is what I was missing out on." And then another friend, we was all, and she was, I was over her house. We was sitting there chit chatting, and she was sitting there laughing. She was like, "Oh my God!" She said, "Y'all did all that in school?" I said, "Yeah." And we was all just sitting there laughing because she was sitting on her phone, listening to our conversation. And then Paul had started acting silly. I said, "Yep, Paul, the same person he was when we was at Jefferson." But see, me and Paul used to sit and crack. And see, Paul and my mother, they worked together. So, and they went to school together. So that's how we interacted. And my mother would ask about him. I said, "He's still on Fifth Street." And then Paul, I said, "Paul, you look just like your dad." And I could tell Paul kind of had like a meltdown about it. I said, "Ooh, the older you get, you look just like your dad." Because when we was at Jefferson, we was playing the dozens, and we got sent to the office, and then our parents had to come up there. I said, "Paul, we done went too far." I said, we cracking on each other, but when the parents got to come up to the school because it then got dirty, because me and him was getting ready to start fighting. I said, "We took it too far. We can't do this no more." But then him and my mother and his father started talking, and they started reminiscing about when they were in school together. So I guess that was, that was a reunion for them, because they didn't get a chance to see, because they worked at the same plant. But they didn't get a chance to see each other pretty often. So I guess me and his shenanigans kind of worked itself out. But we was just sitting there just laughing, when we had the snowball contest and all the different flag football contests that we used to do at Jefferson. It was just, it just brought back a whole lot of memories. But y'all have a great day, and make sure you have true friends in your life, and not the fake ones, and not the ones that are just secretly jealous and envious of you. Deuces.